Gayla.
Hi, Gayla.
Hey, Amy. Hi, how are you?
All right. Hey, thanks so much for doing this.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to do it.
Excited. So, first of all, Gayla, where do you live these days?
I'm in Southern California. I grew up in Oklahoma, but I've lived in Southern California for a long, long time.
So, okay, what about when you did the song, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, you were 10. Were you in Oklahoma at that point?
I was in Oklahoma and was singing on local television regularly, and I actually had been singing professionally since I was 8 years old, if you can believe that. But the I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, I recorded when I was 10.
So did you have any idea it was going to be as big as it turned out?
I didn't. What a fun surprise that was. We introduced it on the Ed Sullivan Show. Remember that show way back?
Oh, yeah.
And, so that's, I sang it on Ed Sullivan, and it just took off like gangbusters. And as I said, I was living in Oklahoma at the time. And so the kids in Oklahoma raised money to buy me a live hippopotamus. They loved the song, and I was singing, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. And so by Christmas, there was enough money to actually buy a live hippopotamus. It was flown in to the Oklahoma City airport, and huge media event. It was so fun, and I got to take pictures with the hippo, and we, of course, my mother wouldn't let us keep it.
Oh.
Our garage wasn't big enough.
Because you could wash it there and give it a massage in your garage.
I know, the song says that, but I donated it to the Oklahoma City Zoo, and her name was Matilda. She was a wonderful little hippo, and she lived there in the Oklahoma City Zoo for like 45 years. And had 9 babies, and so, I did get a hippo for Christmas.
Oh, nice. Now, has the song, every Christmas, has it always been as popular as it had kind of like ebbs and flows?
Well, it's always been around. It was big in the 50s, and then it kind of, was still around worldwide, actually. It's very popular. But it kind of, died down a little bit. But honestly, in the last 10 years, it's just been rediscovered and become more popular every year. And I get calls from all over the world, and people, want interviews, and it's just amazing to me. I mean, it just amazes me that song keeps going, and people like it, and it makes them happy.
I gotta ask, Gayla, this is an uncomfortable question, but do you make any money off of that song these days? For many, many years, I did not a penny in the beginning, but then for all those years, nothing, zippo. But with the internet and iTunes and, the last few years, I would say in the last 5 years, thanks to my daughter who kind of researched it and found out that Sony bought out Columbia Records, and they still had an account for me, which I had no knowledge of. So then she contacted them, and they probably didn't know I was still alive. And so since then, I've been getting royalties, and it's just shocking to me. It's just so unexpected and fun.
Well, also at 10 years old. At 10 years old, you probably didn't know how big this song would be.
Oh, no, I had no idea. And as a kid, I didn't even know any of the business part at all. And my parents were, country folks. They weren't savvy in the show business realm. And so it just kind of went away. But Sony has it now, and, it's selling on iTunes. People order ringtones. And and I don't know if you have seen the new U.S. Post Office commercial, but it's out nationwide, and they're using my song, and they sent me a contract, so, I'm getting royalties from that. So it's so fun because this has not happened before since, the last few years, so very fun.
When was the last time you sang the song?
Probably yesterday.
Oh. No kidding.
And you were a school teacher. Would you sing it for your kids when you were teaching?
Well, my teaching career was very short. I probably didn't, but my husband taught elementary school for 40 years, and I sang it a lot for his class. And, since the song has gotten more popular in the last few years, I get lots of calls from radio stations like you, and they always want me to sing it. I sang it at a Christmas program a couple of days ago, and I've got 2 TV shows lined up. It's really, I'm going to need a personal assistant to keep track of all of these things. I'm not used to it.
Are you going to be on any of the national shows, or we're going to be able to see you in the next few weeks?
No, but no, it's mostly local.
Local, okay.
I'm doing two TV appearances in San Diego on Channel 6 and Channel 8. And, so it's mostly local church. I just did a sing-along with the Oklahoma City Zoo, which was Skyped. And people started posting that on the internet and Facebook, and so I'm getting calls from all over the place just from the sing-along with the zoo.
Well, just
it's pretty fun.
Just so you know, Gayla, we're going to be doing a contest starting on Wednesday. We're giving away Tim and Faith tickets. So every time we play the Hippopotamus song, people are going to be able to register, tell us what time they heard it, and that's their entry to win Tim and Faith tickets. So if you see your check is a little bit more this Christmas, it's probably going to be because we're going to be playing it a lot.
Oh, great. That's wonderful. Keep it up.
Yeah, there's quite a following here in Bozeman.
Yeah, Bozeman, Montana loves you.
Somebody's actually given me a stuffed hippo that plays your song. And then Dave last year actually gave me a hippo ornament. Hallmark, did you know this? Hallmark has hippo ornaments, and they play the song. So now I have 2 hippo ornaments, and my other friend gave me one too. So I've got the hippo song everywhere, Gayla.
Let me tell you, it'll drive you crazy because it gets stuck in your head. I know. Hallmark has come out with a new ornament every year for about the last 5 years with me singing the hippo song, and greeting cards, Christmas cards, where you open it up and it's me singing. So it's like this is a whole new world for me, but it's just kind of crazy, but I'm loving it.
So I got one more question for you, Gayla, before we let you go. If you weren't going to sing the hippo song, what's your one go-to song you would still sing?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I sing at church all the time. So most of the songs I sing are church songs. And for years I have sung Silent Night. In fact, for 20 years I sang it on the top of a 40-foot Christmas tree in San Diego. And so I would have to say, other than that, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, probably Silent Night.
I love it. All right, Gayla. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. This has been a treat.
It's a treat for me, too. So happy to. And hi to everybody there in Bozeman.
Yeah. Hey, and if you ever want to come to Montana, you have an open invitation.
Yes.
Wow, I will take you up on that. Thank you.
I love it.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Gayla.